Yes, hello, dear friends. I'm Richard, your brother in Christ, and welcome to this daily brief gospel reflection. And happy Valentine's Day! And today, have you greeted already your family, your parents, your friends, your co-workers, and maybe your special someone a happy Valentine's Day? If not yet, then let me greet you then. A happy Valentine's Day. And in relation to that, the question that I'd like to pose today is that what makes the phrase I love you, sounds good, I love you, being misused and overused? Do we still mean it as it should be? Yes, and that's a question. Yesterday we're celebrating Valentine's Day, and today this is a time wherein flowers are being sold at high price, and the restaurants are being prepared for dinner, and also this is a time wherein a lot of people are exchanging the most favorite, the sweetest phrase that anyone could hear, especially for women, when every time they'll hear the word "I love you," "Te amo." Wow, it seems so good, even to say the word or the phrase "I love you." But the thing is that in the world today that we are in right now, this phrase are being the real meaning of this phrase have lost its real meaning. A lot of people just keep on saying, "I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you," but the question is that do they really mean it? Or maybe before answering the question of meaning it is that do they really understand the word or the phrase I love you? It's very important for us to understand a matter in order before we get into something, or the same was you need to know what you are going into, the type of work that you are going into. You need to know it before getting into it. And in the same way, we need to understand the word I love you or the phrase I love you before even saying it towards other people. But the real meaning in the gospel today, wherein the word, the phrase I love you is not being mentioned, but it has been acted upon, it has been shown by a love of a mother who is, in a way, very um, maybe losing her hope already of wanting the demon that is in her child to be taken away. And that is why that woman who have shown his great faith towards Jesus have been went to Jesus and asked for healing for her daughter. And with that itself, my dear friends, that it's a great act of love. And without even saying the phrase, I love you, it has been manifested upon. And so the invitation for us today actually is that the word I love you being misused, because it's being misused because we don't fully understand it. And when you say I love you, we can find it in the 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and it says there, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. And the greatest act of love is sacrificial love. And we've known that. We have known it through the very life of Jesus Christ, who have shown his great love for all of us, which is to die on the cross. And that's the real meaning of love. To die to die of oneself, to be freely given towards other people. And other meaning would say to love is to will the good of the other. It's not so much about ourselves anymore. Every time we say I love you, it means it's not actually I'm giving myself to you. It's not my own anymore. And that means I'm willing to die for you. I'm willing to give everything for you. But the great thing, my dear brothers and sisters, or my dear friends, is that we have known such love. We have felt such love. It has been manifested upon us through the very life of Jesus. By giving us the life that we do have, even up to this moment of watching this video, about this video, and then that despite all the trespasses that we have done, the Lord have continued to love us by showing his mercy, by keeping us alive, waiting for us to be back at him. And so, dear friends, before you utter, or maybe you have uttered already, come to think about it. Do you really mean it when you say I love you? Or maybe you are just being part of those people who misused or even overuse the phrase, I love you. Maybe the next time when you say I love you, I hope you will really mean it. In the same way, maybe it's good for us to be reminded that before we were born, God has loved us and still loved us until the end of time. May always be love, my dear friends, and may we also spread love in this wounded world. God bless you always. Adios.